The best way to describe how I'm feeling right now, it's somewhere between Christmas Eve and the night before a liver transplant.
And I think Oprah should be ashamed of herself to say that. She should be ashamed. She knows me. She wanted to run with me as the vice president. She was going to be the vice president.
Well, if I were to drink this on election night, will I remember anything that happened?
No, and if you drink enough, you might not even remember the last 4 years.
Trump just compared himself to Jesus. No, you didn't read that wrong. The Orange Turd actually thinks he's more famous than the Son of God. From claiming he'll win 95% of the vote to complaining about Oprah, we've got all the juicy details of Trump's election eve rant. It's like a train wreck. You know you shouldn't look, but you just can't help it. Do you recall when Trump boasted about having a 95% chance of winning? That, my friend, ripened about the same rate as sun-dried milk, with his chest puffed out and boasting about his imminent landslide triumph. Our beloved Orange Turd has been prancing around as if he has already won. Excuse me, could you please tell me what that sound is? The sound of democracy being shut down, that's all. Businesses around the United States are boarding up their windows at a rate that exceeds the speed of a peaceful transition of power. Rather than preparing for an election, it feels like we're preparing for the zombie apocalypse. To Donnie Diapers, I am most grateful. Make America Plywood Again has replaced Make America Great Again. Listen up, everyone, that's progress. Meanwhile, America is transforming into a massive wooden fortress, and Trump's self-assurance is dwindling at a rate comparable to his hands cooling in cold water, as if he's only now coming to terms with the fact that tweeting "I'm gonna win" all capital letters doesn't constitute a vote. Who would have thought? Jimmy Kimmel has likened election night to a liver transplant, which may have you asking why. Is it because there is a great deal of nervous anticipation in both? Perhaps it's because the outcome of either could be someone throwing up. No way! Their shared effect is to make you want to sip some tequila. Yeah, everyone. You might want to have something to drink while you wait for a new liver, or to find out whether Trump gets another 4 years of taxpayer-funded golf. Also, 10. Be careful to take it easy. This could be a long night. Were you displeased with the Cheeto stain? Just hold tight till Trump announces his newest plan of attack.
I'm looking up to the sky. A friend of mine said, "You know, you're the most famous man in the world." I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not."
Trump is, thanks everybody. Trump is closing out his campaign by complaining and whining like a drippy orange bitch.
He seems to have forgotten all about art of the deal and has instead mastered the art of the squeal. Yeah, and he plans to win the Complain Olympics in style. Our beloved Orange Turd has taken up whining at the pitch of a toddler whose ice cream cone has fallen on the floor. Oh no, Trump isn't just having a tantrum. Including the swing set, he is tossing the whole playground, as if he were competing for the title of America's next top crybaby in an audition. Who is Trump targeting this time? In every media outlet from OWN to Fox. Next, we'll start suing his hair for poor polling results, right? The comb over failed me, so I apologize to everyone. Too bad. To say that he's pointing fingers is an understatement. Finding someone else to blame is a classic Trump strategy. Scapegoats, rather than genuine voters, seem to be his primary concern. Claiming something is unfair is probably easier than you know actually running for office. Drain the swamp was Donnie Diapers' campaign slogan, right? His own tears are now engulfing him. "You're fired" has become "you're all against me" in this professional context. Here we go again. Make excuses great again. He'll have to get a new cap soon. It would complement his spray tan beautifully, wouldn't it? The list of Trump's grievances is growing faster than a Monday morning wait at the DMV.
Because I've seen Oprah on Fox about 50 times making the same statement, and I think it's a disgrace what Fox does, because everyone thinks Fox is so pro-Trump. They're not pro-Trump at all.
Let these polls dictate whether we feel like throwing up or not. It's dumb. We're dumb. And after tomorrow, we're going to find out exactly how dumb we are.
He's made art out of complaining. He would be the clear winner of the Pulitzer Prize for belching if such an award existed. On the bright side, he's reliable. If things don't work out the way he wants them to, he'll accuse the media, the polls, or the democratic process as a whole of being rigged. Aliens meddling. No way. Trump is doing an excellent job of dividing and conquering without the help of aliens. See the Grand Canyon and think it's amazing? You won't believe the rifts Trump has created in America until you see them. In addition to dividing the nation, our beloved Orange Turd is chopping it up like an incompetent chef using a dull knife. Do you recall a time when presidents made an effort to unite their constituents? Diapers for Donnie. No, Twitter followers are more important to him than real voters. He's managing a popularity battle rather than a nation. Because of Trump, political debates now include name-calling and chair-throwing, just like a WWE SmackDown. It will take some time, so maybe not real seats. No, he's not erecting a wall. Rather, he's creating a chasm that goes deeper than his fake tan, not to mention his ingenious plan for solidarity amid a pandemic, gathering as many people as possible into rallies. Speculation about super spreader occurrences is the best way to show someone they care, isn't it? The presidency is nothing more than a season of The Apprentice to Trumpy. Who's up for America's next top dictator? He's tearing the nation apart at the rate of a fraternity pizza cutter. There needs to be a new rainbow to represent all the divisions. Red states and blue states won't be enough anymore. We need a national couples counselor to unite the nation if things continue this way. Just picture that treatment session, can you? Now, Democrats, tell the Republicans how you feel when they refuse to wear masks. Republicans, express your feelings about the Green New Deal using I statements.
And now she goes and makes statements like that. She's a divider, and Barack Hussein Obama is a divider too.
There's plywood in the windows at the Wetzel's Pretzels across the street from us. Our pretzels are being threatened by this man.
Future historians may want specialized safety gear only to examine the legacy of strife left by Trump. Imagine his reaction when he read the words, "United we stand, divided we fall. Challenge accepted." I must say, I applaud you, Mr. President. Job done. You've succeeded in making American politics a pointless food battle. That old adage about how it's always darkest before the dawn? As for that idea, the United States is poised to put it to the test in a major way. Regardless of Trump's decision, we will all require strong coffee and perhaps a hazmat suit to confront the challenges that lie ahead. Do you think you can handle a political hangover that will make your worst college party seem like a picnic? The United States of America is facing a major headache regardless of the outcome of this election. This is the type of hangover that would drive one to permanently reject democracy. Do you know which tequila Jimmy Kimmel suggested? Yes, we should definitely triple that. Bring the entire bottle, I say. Guess who's popping corks at the moment? Antacid businesses. Their revenue is going to increase at a rate that Trump can't possibly match. Pepto-Bismol might rebrand itself as Election Night Special right now. It's like a gymnast on Red Bull for America's collective tummy. So, what's in store for our cherished nation next? Something else for the next 4 years. A bird refuge will be overwhelmed by tweets in the event of a Trump victory. What happens if he comes up short? You can count on Trump to whine about losing for the next 4 years. It's the same as having to decide between watching paint dry and getting a root canal. Listen up, everyone. There is, however, always a bright side, isn't there?
No, he said, no, who's more famous than you? You are the most famous man in the world. What are you talking about? Who's more famous? I said, Jesus Christ. And Oprah chose the location. She said, Mar-a-Lago is the most beautiful place. Would it be possible to have Roger's funeral at Mar-a-Lago in the ballroom? We did it.
The true beneficiaries here are late-night comics. They have more than enough resources to endure till the next glacial period. No matter how much you try to avoid them, Trump's antics are just too much. It's hilarious, I swear. Also, the impending emo phase in the United States must not be overlooked. Prepare yourselves for a slew of melancholy poetry. Roses are red, violets are blue, the election's a mess, and so are you type of crap is what we're talking about. What if we form a nationwide band and tour the swing states with the name The Electoral Collage? But here's the thing, no matter what happens in 2024, one thing is certain, it will be an exciting ride. It's as though the United States of America has opted to ride a roller coaster without safety rails and is instead relying on broken campaign pledges. Get a seatbelt, little one. Just don't. Who cares about checking anymore?